Sophia walked quickly through the crowded hallway, her heavy backpack pressing against her shoulders. She had a big test in the afternoon and an important project due the next day. Her phone buzzed in her pocket, but she ignored it. No time, she thought, rushing to her next class. At the entrance of the library, she bent down to pick up her notebook, which had slipped from her bag. Suddenly, she felt a bump. Someone had also leaned down at the same time, and their heads almost collided. "Sorry," Sophia said, standing up quickly. "It's okay," the guy replied with a smile. He had messy brown hair and paint smudges on his hands. He picked up her notebook and handed it to her. "Yours?" "Yes, thank you," Sophia replied, adjusting her bag. In the rush, she grabbed the wrong backpack without realizing it. Later, in her study corner, she opened the bag to find her notes, but instead, she saw colorful sketches of faces and landscapes. Confused, she pulled out a small notebook. The name Liam was written on the first page. "Whose bag is this?" Sophia whispered, her heart racing. The next morning, Sophia held the wrong backpack tightly as she walked to the meeting point Liam had suggested. She felt nervous but curious. Who was this Liam? Why did he carry such beautiful sketches in his bag? At the coffee shop near the campus fountain, she saw him sitting by a table, doodling on a napkin. He looked up and smiled when she approached. "You must be Sophia," he said. "Yes, and you're Liam," she replied, holding out his bag. "I think we swapped these yesterday." Liam laughed softly as he handed her backpack back. "I opened it and saw all these medical notes. I knew it couldn't be mine." Sophia chuckled. "And I found your drawings. They're amazing, by the way." Liam's face lit up. "Thank you. Art is my passion, but it's not easy to make it my future." Sophia nodded. "Medicine is hard too. Sometimes, I wonder if it's really my dream." Liam tilted his head, studying her. "What is your dream?" Sophia hesitated, then said, "I don't know yet." "Well," Liam said with a grin, "how about a walk by the lake to think about it?" Sophia and Liam strolled along the path by the lake, the sound of water gently splashing against the shore. Birds chirped in the trees, and the warm sunlight made everything feel calm. Sophia carried her bag close, as if it might help her organize her thoughts. "So," Liam started, breaking the silence, "why medicine?" Sophia sighed. "My parents always wanted me to be a doctor. They said it's a good career, stable and important. But," she looked down at the ground, "I don't know if it's what I want." Liam nodded. "I get that. My parents wanted me to study business. But I love creating things. Drawing helps me see the world differently." Sophia smiled slightly. "Your drawings are beautiful. They feel alive." Liam stopped walking and pulled a small notebook from his pocket. He opened it to a sketch of a tree by the lake. "This place inspires me," he said. "It's peaceful." Sophia touched the page gently. "You see things differently, don't you?" "Maybe," Liam said, grinning. "Or maybe you just need to slow down and look." Sophia laughed softly. For the first time in weeks, she felt lighter. Over the next few days, Sophia and Liam started spending more time together. Between classes and study breaks, they would meet by the lake or under the big oak tree near the art building. Sophia found herself laughing more, sharing stories she had never told anyone. One afternoon, Sophia sat with Liam as he worked on a new drawing. "What are you sketching today?" she asked. "You," Liam said simply, without looking up. Sophia's cheeks grew warm. "Me? Why?" "Because you have a strong look," he said, shading the lines on the paper. "But there's also something quiet, like you're carrying a lot inside." Sophia fell silent, unsure how to respond. She watched as Liam's pencil moved quickly, bringing her image to life on the page. But later that evening, doubt crept in. "This can't last," she thought. "I have too much work, too many expectations. I can't waste time." The next day, Sophia avoided Liam. She told herself it was for the best, but her chest felt heavy. After her final class, she found a note tucked into her notebook. "Meet me by the oak tree," it read. Sophia stood under the oak tree, her heart racing. Liam was sitting on the grass, his sketchbook open on his lap. When he saw her, he smiled but didn't say anything at first. "I'm sorry," Sophia began. "I've been so focused on what I think I should do that I didn't stop to see what's right in front of me." Liam looked up at her, his eyes kind. "I don't want to distract you, Sophia. But I think you need to remember that life isn't just about goals. It's about moments too." He handed her the sketchbook. On the page was a drawing of her sitting by the lake, looking thoughtful. At the bottom, he had written, "Strong, smart, and ready for the world." Sophia smiled, a tear slipping down her cheek. "You see me better than I see myself." Liam laughed. "That's because you're busy trying to be perfect. Let yourself just be." Later, as they walked together, Sophia felt something shift inside her. "What if," she said slowly, "we help each other? I could help you plan an art show, and you could remind me to breathe." Liam grinned. "Deal." By the next month, they had organized a small art exhibit on campus. Liam's drawings drew a crowd, and Sophia felt proud of what they had accomplished together. After the event, Liam turned to her and said, "You know, you're pretty amazing." Sophia laughed. "I had a good teacher." As the evening ended, Sophia asked, "What's next for you?" Liam handed her a blank sheet of paper. "That's the fun part, we get to decide together. And now it's your turn. What's one small step you can take toward your dream today? Write it down, say it out loud, or share it with someone who believes in you. The best journeys start with a single step. Let's make it happen."